Here at Nottingham, besides my degree, I got the chance to pursue digital capabilities. This is the perfect opportunity for you to upgrade your skill set.
Currently, data is everywhere. Having the capability to capture, store, and analyze data is the core requirement for so many organizations.
It's great to learn with Microsoft because they are the industry standard, and moving forward, this gives me the skills that I can use in any industry and any job.
Technology is the future, and this is what employers are looking for. Graduates with digital capabilities, being versatile with big data, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and the cloud.
So I'm really excited now since doing this certification. I think that it's opened a lot of doors for me because that is something that that is really connected to accountancy. I can just get things done faster with less chances of error and with more efficiency. So yeah, I've actually had a really fun time learning it.
This is something that we as university students are looking for. I have done the Microsoft AI 900 Fundamentals course. What I really loved about that is the Microsoft credits that come with that.
Having an extra certification always adds up to the whole profile. These extra certifications, they enhance your skills and capabilities. They point you out in the whole crowd.
You learn it at your own pace and at your preferred time. I've actually gained foundational knowledge and techniques in cloud computing and in data analysis. Yeah, so I think it's something that has really boosted my career prospects.
The learning is very interactive and engaging as you learn by watching various videos as well as do practice tests.
The learning resources are really simple to use. It allows you to transition through each section very quickly. Even non-experts are able to use the technology and interpret data.
This certification has given me the confidence that I want to go ahead and pursue a master's in AI. It's all about pressing start and just learning.
This is Jack, a second-year college student studying computer science. He's passionate, hardworking, and dreams of using tech to make the world a better place. He just needs a little inspiration. Jack's got a bright future ahead, but with so many options out there, he's not sure where to start. Luckily, there's a new Microsoft resource designed just for students like him. You guessed it, Microsoft Learn. He'll find tons of resources to prepare for in-demand jobs and get hands-on experience with AI, data, and cloud computing. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Because I think he's about to get Microsoft certified. Nice job. A vote of confidence from Microsoft will look great on his resume. First internship. Wow, what a rush. I knew he could do it. Now it's time to find your path. Get started on Microsoft Learn today.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we are about to start the program, let me share a few reminders. Kindly put your microphones on mute and turn your cameras off to avoid program interruption. Strictly no commenting or chatting foul and demeaning words during the session. Dress appropriately if the camera is needed to be turned on, and if you have questions regarding the event or topic, you may use the chat feature of the webinar. Also, for the students who are required to attend the event, please answer the evaluation form for your attendance.
And for our data privacy notice, by joining this event, you agree to this data privacy notice. We will be taking photos and video of this event for documentation for the event and relevant matters, sharing images of the event to different platforms but not limited to social media posting. And again, we would like to thank Microsoft Philippines for powering today's roadshow.
Good afternoon, SOSIT community, APC community, and to our esteemed guests. Today, we welcome you to a webinar full of learning experiences and expertise that will definitely level up our knowledge. But before we begin, let us bow our heads as we ask for guidance from above, to be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Lord, thank you for this day, for the presence of everyone in this call. For once again, we are gathered and given the opportunity to appreciate life and your words. Forgive us for our shortcomings and cleanse our hearts as we learn and live your words and example. Father, bless our endeavors, especially today's meeting. May you guide us in our discussions, and may you enlighten our minds in every decision that we make. Give us your grace that we may effectively do our parts for your greater glory. All this we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Sayang mag-ibig, telas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng mag-ibig, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagtatagtulog sa simoy at sa langit ng pagaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad ko'y tagumpay na nag-iibig, ang ituwing nakaraw niya kailan ang hindi magdidinig. Lumalang araw ng walang pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang higaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Again, before we proceed with our program, a few reminders for all of us. One, put your microphones on mute and your camera off to avoid program interruption. Strictly no commenting or chatting foul and demeaning words during the session. Dress appropriately if the camera is needed to be turned on. If you have questions regarding the event or topic, you may use the chat feature of the webinar. And for those students who are required to join the today's event, please answer the evaluation form for your attendance.
And once again, our Data Privacy Act. By joining this event, you agree to this data privacy notice. We will be taking photos and videos of this event for documentation of the event and relevant matters, such as sharing images of the event to different platforms but not limited to social media posting. Again, this webinar is powered and made possible by Microsoft Philippines. Thank you so much.
And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our today's event. We are your hosts for today. I am JM.
And I am Francesca Timbal, and we are tagging along with you on the second day of Microsoft Roadshow, featuring Microsoft PowerApps. So, JM, ayan, when you hear the word Power App, what comes into your mind ba? Wow, recitation yan.
Wow. Unang-una pa lang, start pa lang, may patanong na. So, for
Siyempre.
me, when we talk about power up, yan yung parang yung lumakas ka or nag-enhance ka, di ba? Like, just like in the games, Francesca. And for you, what is a power up?
Ayan, since na-mention mo nga rin yung sa games, di ba? Ako, naisip ko, Super Mario. Kasi, di ba, along his journey, kapag naglalaro tayo, nakaka-encounter siya ng power-ups. And ayun, now that we are in the era of technology, we are blessed kasi Microsoft is giving us access to our own power-ups as well. And in real life pa siya, particularly for our academic and professional endeavors, di ba? And ayan, before we proceed, check muna naman natin yung audience natin. Ayan guys, kumain na ba kayo? Chat nyo naman kung anong inulam nyo. Ayan.
Ayan.
So habang inaantay natin sila, ano bang inulam nila? Ikaw, JM, kumain ka na ba?
Yeah, kumain na ako. Salamat sa pagtatanong. At for sure, tatanungin mo din ako kung ano bang ulam ko.
Ayan, ano
And
ulam mo?
yeah, ang ulam ko ngayon is simply just itlog lang. Kawawa naman ako. Pero of course, syempre, ayoko ma-miss yung today's event since sobrang excited ko. Sabi ko, sige, luluto lang ako ng itlog and then, ayun. How about you, Cheska? Ano inulam mo ngayon?
Ako actually, nag-brunch lang rin ako dahil sa sobrang excitement ko for today's event, no? Ayan, nag-spaghetti lang ako. Ayan. So, ayan,
Yan.
nakikita na natin yung mga ulam nila. Sabi, may fried chicken. Ayan, may adobong manok. Ayan,
Uy, may
pritong
spam.
baboy. Ayan, may spam. Ayan.
Spam
Parang,
ba yan na text spam or ano, spam na pagkain? Na joke
grabe,
lang.
no, uso na yan. Ayan, may
Uy,
burger
burger stick.
kabog.
Burger na
Ayan.
burger. Yun.
So
Ayan.
ayan, at dahil mukhang busog na ang ating participants, at syempre, hindi na natin patatagalin to dahil bubusugin pa natin sila as we learn what Microsoft PowerApps is all about. So, to formally begin this afternoon's webinar, let's welcome APC-Microsoft Community's Vice President, Ms. Gian Sabado, for her welcoming remarks.
Hello, Sausage students. So what a blissful Thursday to each and every one of you who are here with us today. So today marks the second day of our annual Sausage Fest event. And yesterday we talked about Internet of Things, where I am certain that all of you will learn valuable insights about the Internet of Things where you will be able to use in your professional and personal growth. So today we are very fortunate to have a renowned speaker in the field of technology whose expertise and experience are truly remarkable. So his competencies, training, and exposure to the field are rich sources of knowledge and inspirations. We will be able to build powerful end-to-end business solutions by connecting Power Apps across the entire Microsoft Power Platform and to Microsoft 365, Dynamics 365, Azure, and the hundreds of other apps to drive innovation across our entire organizations. So, listen and learn from our distinguished speakers, jot down notes, and be inspired. The more so, be challenged and be responsible future IT and programmers. So, thank you very much and good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sabado. That was such an insightful welcoming remark, no? JM, alam mo, she already gave us a few points about power-ups, kaya mas na-excite ako. Pero balita ko, marami tayong prizes today, kaya dumoble yung excitement ko. Ikaw,
Yeah.
saan part ka ba excited ngayon?
Of course, I'm sa part na pinaka-excited ako. Bukod sa yan, yung sa mga nasabi mo na may prizes. So, ang isa sa pinaka-inaabangan ko is ano ba talaga yung Microsoft Power Apps? Like, di ko alam kung ano yan. Ngayon ko lang narinig yan eh. So, I think sa ibang mga students natin, ngayon pa lang nila narinig yan. But before that, syempre, icebreaker muna tayo. Kasi since alam kong medyo, 'di ba, kakatapos naman ng halian, masarap matulog.
Yes,
So,
tama, no?
para ma-energize ang ating audience, magkakaroon muna tayo ng icebreaker. And ang icebreaker natin for today's event is drum roll. May drum roll. Ayan, connect the dots. So, ayan, connect the dots Microsoft Edition. So, ano ba to? Ano ba tong connect the dots na ito? So, for the mechanics of the game, there will be 5 items. where an image is dotted. Guess the Microsoft app shown on the screen. Then, kunwari, alam mo na ngayon yung sagot, Cheska, di ba? Like, alam ko yan. So, how do you answer? So, simple lang. You may raise your hands and then, once you are called, open your camera and mic to answer. Then, kung tama and nanalo ka ng item, syempre, nanalo ka na, di ba? Tama ka eh. So, ngayon, sa next na question or sa next na item, hindi ka na muna pwedeng sumagot. Let's us give chance to others. Then, ayun, pag nanalo ka, nakalimutan ko sabihin dun. Pag nanalo ka, meron kang exclusive Microsoft merch. So, ano kaya yun, no? Secret. Actually, di ko rin alam pa eh, yung kung anong merch ba yun eh. So, ayun guys.
House and lot.
Ay, ayan. Thank you, Microsoft Philippines. Ayan. So, syempre, di na natin patagalin pa. Excited na ating mga audience namin. Can we get a heart reaction dyan? Wow reaction? Ayan. Clap reaction? Haha reaction? Lahat na ng reaction. Ayan. Oh, grabe. Dami. Oh, Cheska. Excited na sila.
Kaya
So, let's go to the first item. Oh, ayan na. Item number 1.
Ano kaya yung item number 1?
Oh,
Kulay ano ba yan? Kulay green ba yan?
Wow.
Ay, actually
Ayan.
pala. Ay, ang bilis naman. Wait lang, may chinichika pa ko. Ayan.
Ayan, so,
And then actually, yung mga circles below, hints yan on how many letters the answer contains. So, ayan. So, mukhang hindi naman na nila kailangan yung hint na yan. At dahil mukhang may nag-raise hand na agad. Ang bilis. Nasaan na siya?
Can we call, Mr. Felix Miguel Embarga? Grabe. Pagkakita pa lang, taas
Kaya
na agad
nga, parang hindi na kailangan ng hint eh, no?
Oh, hello, Mr. Felix. Ayan, nandyan. Hello.
Ayan.
Shout out dyan sa mga nasa campus natin sa APC. Ayan, nandyan. Yan, hello.
On-site, no? Ayan.
Hello, Mr. Felix. I think di ka namin marin. Naka-mute ka pa ata. Ayan. Sige. Medyo lakasan mo lang onti voice mo. Baka, ayan.
So, ang Microsoft map yan is Microsoft Excel.
Oh,
ayan. So,
Excel.
tama kaya yun?
Ayan.
Ayan. So, ayan. You got the correct answer. It is, in fact, Excel. So, ayan. May I ask what section and block are you from?
Oh, wag ka muna mag-off cam. Mr. Felix. Wait. Ayan.
Sorry. I am Felix Miguel Embarga from BSCS SS212.
212. Wow.
SF212 represent pala to si Felix. So, ayan, congratulations. Nakatama ka. Ayan. So,
ayan. Okay. So for the winners pala for this game, our organizers will get in touch with you later on. And ayan. So, and once you have turned on your cameras, please keep it on lang kasi we'll have a short photo opportunity lang as you win the events.
Si Kuya Felix, saan ka na? Sir Felix?
Yan, picture muna tayo.
Open ka ulit. Wag ka muna mag-off. Pipicture pa tayo. Ayan.
So, grabe, may kasama sa likod.
Ayan, sige, sama mo na din yan.
So, documentations committee, please take charge po. Thank you. Ayan.
And sige, ready? Ready na po ba? And ready? 1, 2, 3. Ayan, okay
na po. Thank
you so much and congratulations, Felix. Ayan. So ayan na nga. Parang unang item pa lang, excited na masyado, no? Ano kaya yung pangalawang item?
Ayan, pangalawang item. Oh, kulay orange. Ayan, may nag-raise hand agad, Cheska.
Grabe, napakabilis naman. Parang hindi na ata binibilang ko ilang letters yung di ba?
Yeah, ayan.
So, ayan. May we call on, ayan, si Timothy J. Saison. Tama ba?
Yeah.
Saison.
Hello po.
Yes.
Hello po, ayan.
Please turn on your camera po.
Ayun! Ayan, no?
PowerPoint po sagot ko.
PowerPoint.
Opo.
Tama kaya?
PowerPoint?
Sigurado
kaya
na
ang
po ba kayo dyan?
PowerPoint? Ay,
Ayun.
grabe, ang bilis,
Papa-intense
no?
pa sana natin,
Kaya
Cheska, no?
nga, parang hindi
Kaso,
nata nila kailangan na mag-intense, no? So,
ayan, so,
ayan. Congratulations, you got the correct answer. May I ask, what section or block are you from?
BSIT MI 221 po.
wow.
Ayan, mga
BSIT
ano, no?
cent.
Grabe naman yung mga,
Mga
mga
kasama
yan.
nating IT dyan. So, sir, wag ka po munang mag-off ng cam kasi magpipicture
Picture
din
muna
tayo. Ayan. Ayan, sige, tara. As patunay. 1, 2, 3, smile. Ayan. Okay na po
Ayan.
ba?
Ayan. Congratulations sa iyo. And again, our organizers will get in touch with you later on. Ayan. So tama siya, PowerPoint. Grabe, feeling ko hihirap pa to ng konti.
Yun
May
nga eh.
ihihirap pa to.
Ito na,
Ayan.
item 3 na eh. Hopefully,
Parang mahirap to. Feeling ko talaga
hopefully,
mahirap to.
hopefully nga, Cheska, since mga SF and MI na taga-APC, balita ko may mga guests din tayo from other schools. So hopefully sila naman yung makasagot dito sa item number 3 natin. And di na natin patatagalin pa. Let's reveal the item number 3.
Ano kaya?
Ayan,
Grabe na,
kulay
sobrang
blue.
hirap.
Kulay blue. Ayan, nauna si Miss Daniela Diana Sokyat. Tama po ba? You may now unmute and also open your camera.
Outlook.
Outlook.
Parang hindi ata
Outlook
siya
po.
Outlook. So,
Ayan.
ayan, you still have the
po.
chance to answer other icebreakers. Unfortunately, it's not Outlook po. Ayan. We will
Okay.
give chance to the second one who raised their hand. We have Jeb Vincent Kahayon.
Kahayon.
Ayan.
So,
Wala pong cam dito sa...
uy!
Wala po.
Ayun.
Ay, oh my gosh.
Mas
Okay.
kasama niya kanina. Ayan, so na-reveal na kung sino
Ayan.
yan nasa likod kanina. Si Jeb pala
Si
yun.
Jeb Vincent. No, magkaklase ba kayo?
Kaklase ko po kami.
Ayan.
Ayun, nagkaklase pala sila.
Ay,
So,
naku.
ano hula
Ano
mo?
ba sagot
Jeb?
mo?
Microsoft Word po.
Word.
Ayan, Word. Word nga ba? Parang ano? Ayan, Word nga, tama. So,
Congrats.
ayan. Pipicturean pa ba? Kasama ka na kanina? Charot. Sige, tara.
Kasama yan. Ayan.
Ayan, sama ulit tayo. Sasama mo ba si Felix?
Siya naman yung nasa
Siya
likod.
naman yung kasama. Ayan.
Ready na ba tayo? Ah? Ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Ayan.
Ayan. Congratulations sa inyong dalawa. Yan. Tama na kayo. Okay na yan. Ayan.
Yan. Congratulations. So,
And,
Cheska.
ayan. We still have a few more items to guess. So, i-ready nyo na ang inyong fast hands kasi here's our fourth item. Ayan. Please lower your hands din po.
Ayan. Lower muna yung hands.
Lower muna yung hands pala. Ayan.
Ayan.
Ayan. Ano kaya ang ating item number 4? Ay, nako, grabe ang hirap. Ano kaya yan?
Grabe, may taas ng kamay. So,
Mabilis,
ang nauna
mabilis.
is si, Cheska?
Si
Sino
John Jorel Landicho. Ayan.
John Jorel, you can now open your camera and unmute.
Rinig po.
Yeah.
Yes, rinig.
Ano po? Yung answer po is OneDrive.
Ayan, OneDrive?
Tama kaya?
OneDrive nga ba yan? Yan, ang galing naman. Di ba napakahirap? Sobrang hirap naman talaga, no? Ayan. So, ayan, Jarrell, what section and block are you from?
Ano po? BSIT MI 221 din po.
Ay, naku, magkakaklase naman pala. Parang hinahakot kayo, salat-salat lang kayo. Sino kayang makakakuha ng 5th prize? So, ayan, quick picture taking lang tayo muna.
Yan. Yan, post na. Ano po bang post nyo? Okay na yan? Yan, sige, tara. Ready? Yan. 1, 2, 3, smile. Ayan.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
very
and
much.
congratulations sa'yo, Jurel. And, yeah.
Nandito
Ayan,
na tayo
parang
sa ating last item. So, dito na, siguro nasa dulo na sila ng kanilang uupuan. I
true.
think all of our participants are now shaking, ready to, to
Ready na,
touch
no?
that raise hand button para sila yung mapili natin. So, for our last item, item number 5, ayan, ano
Ano
kaya
kaya
yan?
yan?
Parang
Parang,
iba't ibang kulay na. Ang hirap
no,
naman
parang,
yan.
what if rainbow yung answer? Rainbow
Oo
yata.
nga eh.
Colorful. Ayan. So,
Pero,
yan. Pero may nakasagot. May naka-raise hand na
oops,
agad, no? We
Ed,
have Edwin. Edwin Jr. Ayan. Hello, Edwin. Kindly open your camera and unmute your microphone.
Hello po.
yun. Yeah,
Yes.
hear you na.
Ayan. So, kita na natin si Edwin. And what's your answer?
It's MSc APC.
Ay,
Tama kaya?
parang,
Is it correct? Sigurado ka ba dyan? Ayan, correct. APC, MSc ang tamang sagot. So, ayun, Edwin, what is your course and block?
I'm BS Computer Science, then I'm from SS221.
From
Yun.
SS22. Ayan, mga from batch 2021 pala tong mga nandito
Grabe.
today, no? Ayan.
Mga
So,
kabatch ko ata yan.
yan. Congratulations, Edwin. And congratulations. Ay, hindi, joke lang pala. Mag-ano muna tayo. Photo op. Ayan.
Photo op muna tayo. Huwag muna natin, pinapaalis ko
Kaya
agad
nga,
check.
pasensya na. Kasi excited ako masyado. Pasensya na.
Ayan, sige. Ready 1, 2, 3, smile. Ayan. Thank you very
So,
much,
thank you
Sir
so
Edwin.
much. And congratulations to all the winners. Yes, JM, ano ulit? Paano ulit i-claim ang prize?
Yeah, and for all the winners, you can claim your prizes by the event organizers. Sila yung magko-contact sa inyo on how to claim your prizes. So wag kayong mag-alala kung di nila sinabi paano ko makiklaim yung prize ko. No, our event organizers will reach you out.
Ayan, tama. We got you. Ayan. And again, congratulations, guys. And thank you so much, Microsoft Philippines, for powering this event. So, JM, ayan, feeling mo ba ready na audience natin for this afternoon's talk? Ako, feeling ko ready na sila.
Yeah,
Ikaw ba?
I do also feel na ready na sila kasi kanina yung pag-raise ng hand before pa tayo magpa-raise ng hand nagre-raise na sila ng hand eh. So indication 'yon na start niyo na yung natin yung sa speaker natin kasi gusto
Tama na.
natin malaman. So ayan, so without further ado, let us welcome our today's speaker. He is the Beta Microsoft Learn Ambassador, National Director for Regional Chapters, Junior Philippine Computer Society, and he is also the former president of JPCS Sacred Heart College. So, it is no other than Mr. Mark Noni Garcia. Everyone, let's give him a warm round of applause. So, since online tayo, yan.
So, ayan. So, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, JM and Cheska, for your warm introduction. Let me just share my screen. So, there. So, first, I would like to thank Asia Pacific College Microsoft Community for inviting me as your guest speaker for this afternoon's event. I would like to reintroduce myself. I am Mark Noni Garcia, a Beta Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador and the National Director for Regional Chapters of Junior Philippine Computer Society. And for my talk this afternoon, I will be giving a workshop about how to build a Canvas app using Microsoft PowerApps. So, ang prerequisite natin dito sa ating workshop for this afternoon is none. And our learning objectives are learn the basic elements of PowerApps, build a Canvas app, customize elements of your app, customize and manage app settings. And for our agenda, We do have the introduction, learn basic elements, build a Canvas app, get started with functions in Power Apps, share an app, knowledge check, add summary and resources. Now let's move on to our introduction. Just a brief background about sa ating Microsoft Power Apps. Ang ating Power Apps ay under siya ng Microsoft Power Platform. A low-code, no-code platform composed of 4 key products. We do have the Power Apps na ating ginagamit sa application development. In using Power Apps, you don't need to be an expert in programming and algorithm to create amazing application. And the applications that will be made in Power Apps is compatible in both Android and iOS devices. And we do have the Power Automate. Power Automate is used for process automation. Like for example, if you have repetitive business processes such as communication and data collection and decision approvals, pwede mong gamitin ang Power Automate and mag-create ka ng bots para automatic na nag-response ang mga responses sa every transactions. And we do have the Power BI or Business Intelligence. Ito ay ginagamit natin sa business analytics like analyzing the big data, which is very important in training artificial intelligence. And it helps us to come up with an informed decision based on data through data visualization. And lastly, we do have the Power Virtual Agent. It is also known as the Intelligent Virtual Agent. So dito, we can create a powerful chatbot using a guided, no-code graphical interface without the need for data scientists or developers. So dito sa Power Virtual Agent, so dito tayo nakakagawa ng mga chatbots. So now this is our Power Apps. Power Apps allows everyone to implement custom and powerful business solution. So in this module, I will walk you to build the basic elements of Power Apps, build a Canvas app, customize elements of your app, configure and manage app settings. So in this video, I will show you a trailer about the Microsoft Power Platform.
Hi, my name is Tim Herron. I'm the CEO and founder at Degrees of Change.
I'm Zenobia, and I'm Zara. We both are 10 years old. We study in grade 5, Middleton International School.
My name is Anbu Anbarasu. I lead the low-code services team within EY Client Technology.
Our mission is to equip diverse, homegrown leaders to succeed in college and career so that they can be the ones who can lead our communities towards a more vibrant and equitable future.
It's very easy to turn our ideas into reality within a matter of few hours or days. Pretty much everybody can learn to use it. All you need to know is a bit of Office, such as PowerPoint and Excel, and you can get started with your Power Platform.
During COVID, one of the FSO teams reached out to us to work on the Paycheck Protection Program solution. The program entitles any small business owner in the US who is impacted by the COVID lockdown to go into a bank and apply for a PPP loan. So EY wanted to simplify the process for both the banks as well as the borrowers.
When we discovered the Power Platform, it was a game changer for us because now our team of just 2 people were able to make responsive changes and add new features as the need surfaced. We needed a technology solution that protected students' information, but also allowed our team to apply an assessment and scores in an equitable way that allowed us to get to the heart of what we're looking for in our next generation of scholars.
My favorite app is the book recording app because it helps me to give my own rating and tell what I dislike and like about it. My favorite app would be the allergies app. I have recently made this app for my friend with peanut allergies. So I decided to help her out and create an app to find out what brands she could eat from and what brands she could.
The key differentiator on why we chose Power Platform is how easy and quick it is to develop solutions. Power Apps, Power Automate, and data come together and integrate very seamlessly. Since launching the solution, we were able to process the loan amount for 50,000 small business owners, totaling 10 billion in loan forgiveness.
PowerApps has enabled us to build things that we didn't think we could. It feels like we're punching above our weight with the limited resources that we have to develop really amazing tools.
Power Apps does allow you to make better apps. We want to inspire girls of our age and take up confidence that if these twins can learn Power Platform, use AI and build mobile apps, then why can't they?
I was truly grateful for being part of the solution. It feels great to have delivered this at a very crucial time when people really needed it.
Building this application has only unleashed our imagination about the new ways that we can use technology to support and empower our students moving forward.
So ayan, with Microsoft Power Platform, anyone can be a developer. Now we will learn the basic elements of the Power Apps. So ang ating Power Apps ay madami siyang mga elements. We do have the screen, inputs, galleries, forms, and many more. So our first element is what we call the Power App Studio. It is the name of the web interface you use to build your application. So yung ating Power App Studio, siya yung ating pinagbibuildan ng ating application. And you can access that by visiting the link make.powerapps.com. And we do have the app format. The first step in creating your app is to choose the format of your app, whether it is mobile or tablet. So let's go to our browser. And we will go to our Power App portal. So we will type make.powerapps.com. Loading lang siya. So I think medyo mabagal ang internet ko. So yan. So here, in our Power App portal, we can start our app using blank app, Dataverse, SharePoint, Excel, and many more. So for this demo, I will be showing how to create a blank app. So here we can create blank canvas app, blank app based on Dataverse, and blank website. So we will choose the create blank canvas app. So this is what we call the app format. So dito, pwede kang mamili kung tablet ba or phone. So ang difference nito, pag napili mo na yung tablet or phone, hindi mo na siya pwedeng baguhin. Although, pwede mo namang gamitin yung size na pan-tablet pag ikay naka-cellphone, pero maliit naman ang kanyang user interface. So medyo hindi siya accessible. So dapat you are decided na on what to use between these two when you are creating your application. Like for example, let's name our app demo app. And let's create. Let's wait for a while it is loading. So yan. So this is what we call the Power App Studio. You will see here a welcome screen. Welcome to Power App Studio there. So this is our Power App Studio. So dito tayo nagde-design ng ating mobile application. We do have here the tree view, the insert. So dito sa ating tree view, dito natin makakita yung ating mga screen. Sa ating insert, dito tayo pwede mag-insert ng iba't ibang mga elements na pwede natin gamitin sa ating application. Dito sa data, dito tayo pwede mag-add ng ibang data source na ating magagamit sa ating Power Apps. And media, dito naman tayo mag-add ng iba't ibang mga media like image, video, and audio files to be used in our application. Pwede nyo din siyang i-connect sa Power Automate. And meron tayo siya mga advanced tools. Like monitor, dito natin monitor yung mga performance ng ating application. So let's move on to our other elements. we do have the gallery. So, yung gallery siya yung nagdi-display nung data mula sa ating table, sa ating data source. So, ma-access natin ang ating gallery if we go to the Insert menu, and in this ribbon, we do have here the gallery. You have 6 choices to choose from. The different layout of our gallery. We do have the vertical, horizontal, flexible height, blank vertical, blank horizontal, and blank flexible height. So for this demo, I will choose the vertical. So let's wait for a while. Yan. So as you can see here, so automatically nag-generate na siya ng gallery na naka-vertical and scrollable na din siya. And as you can see here, random text pa lang yun nandito kasi wala pa tayong data source na nakakonect. So another is we have the forms. Itong forms ay dito tayo pwede mag-edit or mag-display ng ating data mula sa ating data source na nagmula sa isang specific record. We do have 2 types of forms, the edit and display. Now, let's go here in our Power Apps. Then we will go to our forms. Then we do have here the edit and display. So the difference between these two ay yung ating edit, siya yung ating pwedeng mag-create ng bagong ng forms na nakakapag-add sa ating data source. While yung display, siya yung read-only form na hindi natin to pwedeng i-edit. So let's try to display. So yan. So as you can see here, wala siyang laman kasi wala pa tayong naka-add na data source. So gagawin natin yan mamaya. So yan. And we do have our input control. So ito yung mga flexible na pwede nating i-add sa ating application. We do have the buttons, text input, pen input, drop-down, combo box, date picker, list box, and many more. So nag-add siya ng more functionality sa ating application. Let's go to our Power Apps. And you can see the input in this input icon in the ribbon, in the insert ribbon. So we do have the button, text input, pen input, drop down, combo box, and many more. So let's try to add a button. So there automatically, meron tayong button. And another is the intelligent control. So itong ating intelligent control ay siya yung nagpo-provide ng more advanced operations sa ating application. Like siya yung nag-access sa mga hardware like camera, barcode scanner, and measuring camera. Siya din ay nagpo-provide ng built-in artificial intelligence kahit hindi din tayo mag-code or mag-program. And nagpo-provide din siya ng feature na mixed reality na pwede nating integrate sa ating application. Now let's go to our Power Apps again. And in our media, you can see here some of the intelligent controls. We do have the camera. So kung gusto natin mag-take ng picture sa ating application, pwede nyo ilagay yung camera. Or dito naman sa barcode scanner, for example, magagawa kayo ng point of sales system, pwede nyo lagyan ng barcode scanner. And dito sa ating AI builder, these are already built-in AI na hindi nyo na kailangang mag-train and mag-code ng inyong program. And we do have the mixed reality. So pwede nyong lagyan ng integration with mixed reality ang inyong application. So for example, let's add camera. So yan. So gamit ko yung aking camera sa Teams, kaya siguro ganito. So yan. And we do have functions. So kung familiar kayo sa ating Microsoft Excel, ang formulas dito ay same lang sa language na ginagamit natin sa ating Microsoft Excel. In our function, we type here the syntax that can control and navigate our application. So like for example, this button, we will try to navigate it to another screen. So I will create a new screen. And it will create screen 2. Then I will add an image here. So we don't have a data source for our image yet. And we will put the syntax in our button. So as you can see, the formula here in our function is false because the button is not yet activated. So for this, we will put the syntax navigate. So meron dito mga suggestion ng mga syntax na available. And then, screen 2. So this syntax means that you will navigate, this button will navigate to screen 2. Then we will preview our application. There are three ways you can preview your application. First, you can press the F5 in your keyboard using Windows, and the other is you can hold the Alt key in your keyboard for Windows. So here we will click this button, and it will navigate to our screen 2. Now we will build a Canvas app. So in this unit, you will generate a Canvas app where the data source is a Microsoft Excel workbook that is stored in our OneDrive for Business. So dito, maggagawa tayo ng application na nanggaling sa ating Microsoft Excel workbook na naka-store sa ating OneDrive for Business. So in creating an application, you need to identify a business need that could be filled by PowerApps, connect to any necessary data in your PowerApps, design the app using controls, buttons, and an easy-to-use interface for your end user to interact with the data to accomplish the business needs. And after that, if you are done with creating application, you need to save and publish your app and test its functionality. And if you are satisfied, you can share the apps with the end user to give them a better business process. So we will now go to our make that power apps. And here, so kung kanina ginamit natin itong ating blank app, ngayon naman gagamitin natin itong ating Excel. We will start from Excel. So let's wait for a while. So ito pala yung aking OneDrive for Business na account. So ito yung Contoso site tracking. So nandito yung aking Excel file na Contoso site tracking. Then ito yung kanyang lalaman. So meron siyang table. And ang name ng table natin ay Site Inspector. So ito yung ating data source na gagamitin. I-connect natin siya sa ating Power App. So kunyari naman, for example, wala pa dito yung inyong data source. Kasi nandito ang aking data source na ginamit ay OneDrive for Business. And you can also use SharePoint. For example, wala dito, hindi pa connected ang inyong OneDrive for Business. Don't worry. You can connect that by clicking the new connection. And there are many platforms that you can integrate your data sources with, like Amazon Redshift, Apache Impala, Box, Dropbox. Meron din dito mga Google Drive, Google Sheet, Microsoft Dataverse, MySQL, and OneDrive for Business, and many more. So kung napansin nyo, dalawa dito ang ating OneDrive. Meron tayong OneDrive and OneDrive for Business. The difference between these two is the OneDrive is our personal OneDrive account, while OneDrive for Business is the one issued by our organization. Like in my case, my OneDrive for Business is issued by the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors. And while I think yours is issued by the Asia Pacific College. So this is connected to our Microsoft 365 account. So if you have Microsoft 365 account, automatically you will have the capability to access the OneDrive for Business. So since connected naman yung ating OneDrive for Business, we will click our OneDrive for Business here. Then let's wait for a while. Then it will navigate us to our OneDrive folders. Then we will browse the Contoso site tracking folder. Then we will click the Contoso site tracking workbook. Then this is the table. So itong table na to ay ito siya. So di ba napansin niyo, ito yung table natin. na may name na Site Inspector. Then, i-click natin siya, then atin siyang i-connect. So, automatically, ang gagawin nito, mag-generate siya ng application na hindi tayo nag-coding based doon sa ating data na nandun sa ating Excel workbook. So, let's wait lang for a while. And dito, talagang automatically, nandito na yung ating CRUD function para na nandito na yung ating CRUD function sa ating application. And so, nandito tayo sa ating Power App Studio. So, dito, nag-generate siya ng 3 screen. Ng browse screen, detail screen, and edit screen. So, yan. So, we can try to preview our application by clicking the preview or the F5. So here, this is the site view. Like for example, we want to preview our browse screen. So itong ating browse screen, meron na siyang mga iba't ibang mga buttons and meron na siyang mga functions. We do have the refresh list, the sort list in alphabetical order, and the create new item. Let's try to click the sort in alphabetical order. So, so yan. Kung napansin nyo, nag-sort na siya ng alphabetically. And dito na din yung ating mga buildings na nandun sa ating Excel database. And we can also search here the name of, for example, the location. Like for example, we will be searching the building that are located in Redmond. So automatically nandito na siya. So hindi tayo nag-code dito. Yan. So napakadali lang gumawa ng application sa ating Power Apps. And if we click the right arrow, it will navigate to our detail screen, and we do have here the details about that building. Yeah. So, for example, we want to create a new item. We will just click the last icon. Then we can type here the data that we want to add in our data source. And pwede nyo din pala siyang ma-access sa inyong smartphone. But you just need to download Microsoft PowerApps Mobile from the App Store. It is available in iOS and Android. Then you need to sign in using your username and password. Then you will open the app in your phone or tablet. Then run the Contoso site tracking app in PowerApp Mobile. So I will demo it in you. So nandito na sa aking smartphone. So ito siya. Medyo loading lang siya. So kung napansin nyo dito, nandito siya sa aking smartphone yung ating mobile application. And pwede din natin siyang i-view yung mga details. Yan. And then, talagang very flexible ng ating Power Apps. Available din siya sa inyong mga iPhone if you have an iOS devices. Yun, so na-explore natin yung ating application and nakita na natin ang kanyang mga functionalities. And now, we will discuss the different elements that we use in this application. So in our browse screen, we used here the browse gallery that is in vertical format. So dito siya yung pinakamalaking nag-consume ng ating space, yung ating browse gallery. So ito siya. So di ba kanina napansin niyo dito sa ating unang application na wala siyang data kasi hindi siya nakakonect sa data source natin. So dito sa ating nagawang sample application, meron dito mga data kasi connected na siya sa ating OneDrive for Business account. So we do have here also the sort button or the sort icon. Ito yung kanyang syntax. So ito automatically nag-generate na siya dito sa ating ating function bar, and then we do have here our add button. So automatically nag-generate yung kanyang syntax. So dito naman sa ating detail screen, tingnan natin kung anong kanyang mga elements. In our detail screen, we do have here our form. So itong ating form na to, this is what we call the detail form. So kasi hindi siya natin pwedeng i-edit, nag-display lang siya ng mga data na nagmula sa ating workbook. So to. And meron din siyang mga data cards na naglalaman nung title ng ating column and yung mga items under niya. For example, address, and then yung address na nilalaman ng kanyang data. So ito siya sa ating Excel file. So this one. So this one, our address. Now let's go on to our detail screen. So to our edit screen. So here in our edit screen, we used here our edit form kasi when we are editing the application, we need to, for example, we need to update our data source. So we will use the edit form since it allows us to edit our application or the data in our data source. So yan. So we can customize our apps based on our needs. For example, here we want to add an image in our application, or we want to change the layout of our application for it to look cleaner. Since, for example, dito sa ating sample application, medyo makalat siyang tingnan. Let's go to our PowerApps. Then, on our Browse Gallery, Browse Gallery 1. Then, we will navigate to our right pane on the data pane by selecting the drop-down menu in the layout. So here is our layout in our right pane. So lalabas ito pag click nyo itong Browse Gallery, and then we do have here different layouts na pwede nyo pamilian. We do have blank, title, title and subtitle, title, subtitle and body, image title, and subtitle, and this is our current selection, the image, title, subtitle and body. So medyo madaming mga text box na nandito. So for example, gusto nating medyo maging mukhang malinis yung ating application, yung hindi siya cluttered, we can choose the image, title and subtitle. Then we will wait for a while, and automatically mag-refresh yung ating application. So dito nawala na yung ating description na mahaba. So yan. And for example naman, gusto nating i-change yung ating address sa title. So pupunta tayo sa i-click natin yung ating text box, yung ating label dito. Then we will go to our function. Then we will change this item that address to this item that title. So this address is the name of our column in our Excel worksheet. So let's change this to title. So automatically nag-display na dito yung mga name ng ating column na nagmula sa ating Excel data book ng ating Excel data source. So yan. So and automatically nag-change na siya. So title ng ating building. Then for example naman, you want to add another data source from your application. You can also have multiple data source from your application. For example, you want to send email in your application. We will navigate here in our cylinder icon. It is what we call data, and we will add data. And for example, I want to have the capability of sending email in my application. We will search Outlook. So this one, Office 365 Outlook. So yan, i-add natin siya. And let's wait. So wait lang natin. Medyo mabagal lang ang aking internet. So yan, so this one will be beneficial if you will be sending email using your application. And you can add even more if you want. So in our detail screen naman, we want to change the order of our fields. Pwede natin gawin yun dito sa ating detail screen. For example, let's go back to our tree view. Then let's go to our detail screen. In our detail form 1, let's click this. Then we will go to our fields. And you can see here the fields that are in your data screen. So these are the fields, and let's add title. We will click the add field, or the one with the plus icon. Then we will add title, subtitle, and you can also add picture. Let's add. So yan, let's wait for a while. So automatically, pag nag-add ka, malalagay siya sa bottom ng ating application, ng hierarchy ng ating field. So 'di ba ang title natin gusto natin ay nasa taas siya. So we will drag lang yung ating title sa taas, and then automatically magre-refresh na siya, mag-update. And our subtitle. So yan. And for our picture, you can also add picture here. So yan. So yan, meron ng picture ang ating application. For example naman, ayaw nyong may gusto kayong tanggalin sa inyong application na field. Go back tayo sa ating right pane. In the field, we will click the edit fields. For example, ayaw natin ipakita yung ID. So kasi confidential information to, kunyari. For example, we will click this ellipsis icon. It is the icon for more actions. Then we will click the remove with an X icon. Then so nawala na yung ating ID number. In our edit slash create screen, we want, for example, to create to make this more user friendly. So for example, our description here, 'di ba sa description mahaba siya. Kung makita natin dito sa ating workbook, yung ating description ay napakahaba. So hindi siya kasya doon sa ating maliit na label. So dito we will go to our field, to our fields. Then we will change its control type kasi siya ay edit text. We do have here different options. Siya ay one line lang yung ating edit text. We do have the view text, view phone, view email, edit text. So ito yung ating current selection. We do want this to show in multiple lines. So pipiliin natin itong edit multiple line text. So yan. So yan, kung napansin nyo, na-accommodate niya ng lahat ng text na nasa ating description. So ito naman ang ating mga control sa Power Apps. Yung ating control ay ginagamit natin ito sa paglagay ng iba't ibang mga user interface na nagpo-produce ng mga iba't ibang actions and informations. Like we have the gallery. You can access the controls in Power Apps in this insert menu, or in here, or in the insert in the left pane under the tree view. We do have the gallery like what I have demoed earlier. This shows the data from our data source in different formats: vertical, horizontal, flexible height, and others. We do have here the forms. We have edit and display forms. We do have the media. For example, you want to add image in your application or 3D objects, you can go to the media to add that control. And for example, you want to show data analysis in your application, you can add chart. We do have 4 types of chart, the column chart, line chart, pie chart, and you can also add tile from the Power BI. Now, we will get started with function in PowerApps. So, sa ating PowerApps, madami tayo itong mga functions na pwede natin gamitin. So, we do have the, this makes our application into more functional. Like, for example, we want to filter something, we will use the filter function. We want to match something, we will use the match. And you can access this function by going to this link. I will show you what are the available functions in our Power Apps. So we will navigate to this link. So here are the Power Apps functions. So at least siya alphabetically. So this one is similarly sa atin nakita sa Microsoft Excel. So yan, madami. I will send it in the chat box. So yan, so I send it in our chat box. You can review that. Let's go back to our PowerPoint presentation. And now I will show you how to share your application. For example, tapos ka nang gumawa ng inyong application, gusto mo siyang ipa-check sa iyong partner or sa iyong group mates, you can share your application. We will go to our file. Then you want to save your application in the cloud because but you can also save your application locally in your computer. But for you to be able to share your application, you need to save it in the cloud. So let's save this and let's wait for a while it's saving. So yan, so nag-save na siya. And malalaman nyo nag-save na siya if you see the green check icon here and with the text, all changes are saved. We can also see here all the available versions. Let's wait for a while loading. Let's go to our share. So yan, so loading. So yan, wait lang natin for a while. So yan. So for example, gusto kong ipa-check yung aking nagawang application kay Mark. So dito, type natin dito yung name or yung email ng ating gustong pagsendan. So yan, so send natin siya kay Mark. Then you can add here the email message. For example, you want to add some reminders that are included in your application. You can also add an image. You can choose Mark as the co-owner of your application. Kapag napili siya bilang co-owner, pwede siyang mag-edit ng iyong application pero hindi niya ito pwedeng i-delete or i-change ng owner. And then you can click here in the checkbox to send an email invitation to the user for them to become notified. Also, the data permissions, dapat ay mayroon siyang access do sa mga following data permissions dito sa atin, like yung Excel, OneDrive for Business, and Office 365. So we will not share that. And dito also, we can see also here the analytics. We can see here yung in Power BI na siya. So yan, yung mga yung ating mga data and charts about sa ating application. So wala pa tayong makita dito kasi bago lang yung ating application. So if for example, madaming gumagamit ng yung application, makikita niyo siya dito sa, for example, daily active users. You can see here the daily active users of your application and the devices and platforms. For example, iOS, you can see here, or for example, Android, you can also see here the different platforms that your application is currently running. Also the countries. Let's try to see all the versions of our applications. So here, kasi bago lang yung ating application, siya ay version 1 pa lang. And we can see here the modified date with time and modified by. And this is the release version of our Power Apps. And in our publish, you can see here if live ba siya in this status. So since siya ay live, we can see here na live siya. So every time na mag-save kayo ng iyong application, magkakaroon dito ng bagong version. Let's try to save our app again. Let's try to, so yan. I will just show you here in my cell phone that it is running already. So yan. And if meron kayong mga iOS devices, pwede nyo din siya ditong i-test. Let's go back to our presentation. So yan, nagawa na rin ito kanina. And for example pala, if you want to share your application to everyone in your company, you can share that. For example, you want to share your application to all the students in APC. We will go to our file menu, then share. Then let's wait for a while again. And let's wait for a while. And you will just type everyone. Parang similar lang to sa ating messenger. Di ba sa ating messenger, pag gusto nating i-call out yung attention ng everyone, we type at everyone. Pero dito sa ating Power Apps, we can share the application by also typing everyone. And here, I can share this in the student ambassadors. So yan, we will not share it. So as I said earlier, need natin ng permission and licensing. For example, para magamit ng ibang persons na pinag-share niyo yung inyong application. They should have the application granted for them. Because kung hindi siya granted, maaring hindi niya ma-open yung application or hindi mag-display yung mga data sa ating ginawang Power Apps. And now we will go on to our knowledge check. So I have here a few questions. You can key in your answers in the chat box, and I will be giving digital swags from Microsoft. So the first question is, your sales team is in desperate need of a mobile application that can display rows living in SharePoint list. When displaying the records, multiple pieces of information about each record need to be visible to the user. Which of the following Power Apps tools would you use when designing your app to achieve this functionality? A. Gallery. Create a gallery to display the sales row. B. Create a form to display the sales row. C. Create an input to control the display to control an input control to display the sales row. Please key in your answer in our chat box. So, yan. So, I will be giving digital swags. So we have here Calvin, letter B. The first one to guess the correct answer will be receiving a digital swag from Microsoft. So let's see what is the correct answer. So the correct answer is letter A. So, 'di ba, sabi nga natin kanina, yung ating gallery siya nagdi-display ng ating data mula sa ating data source, and in this example, since need nating i-display yung sales row and need siya nating interactive yung ating sales row, we will use gallery. Kasi yung forms ay hindi siya interactive. Pwede siyang ginagamit lang natin yung form to edit and to display the data. And ito namang ating input control, so hindi natin siya magagamit kasi for input lang siya. So I think I think may tamang sagot si Rachel dyan. So you got the correct answer, Rachel. So yan, you will be receiving a digital swag from Microsoft Learn. So there. Another question. You have been tasked with creating a Power Apps that can scan barcodes that will display the scanned items information on the screen. Out of the following control options, which one would the barcode scanner fall under? We have A, gallery, B, media, C, forms. So, saan ba dito natin makikita yung ating barcode scanner? So, ang ating barcode scanner, kakanan siya ng ating camera and nandun siya sa ating intelligent control, meaning nag-access siya ng ating mga hardware. So, let's see what is the correct answer. The correct answer is letter B. So, the first person who guessed the correct answer is Jeb. So, you will be receiving a Microsoft Learn Swag Kit, a digital swag. So, let's go back to our Power Apps so I can show you kung nasan ba yung ating barcode. So, nandito siya sa ating media. So, ito yung ating barcode scanner. Kasama siya ating tinatawag na intelligent control. So, let's go back to the slides that are talking about intelligent control. So, yan. So, yung ating intelligent control, sabi natin kanina, siya yung nagpo-provide ng mas advanced na operation without the need for coding. Like, we have the camera and barcode scanner. So yan, tamang sagot ay sa ating media. And then, we do have the AI, builder, and mixed reality. For our last question number 3, you have a gallery control in your app for displaying all customers' orders. Your manager says she would like to see orders from the last 90 days. In addition, how would you reduce the amount of data she sees? So dito, ang ating situation ay yung manager mo gusto niya makita yung order ng customers in the last 90 days. So ano ang ating gagamiting paraan para maipakita sa kanya yung data na yun? A, you would modify the data source to purge out all orders older than 90 days. B, use the data filtering wizard. C, create a formula for your gallery that uses the filter function. So please key in your answer. The correct answer is, we do have here some answers that are coming from our audience. And let's see what is the correct answer. So the correct answer is letter C. So sabi natin kanina, ginagamit natin yung formula para pwede tayong mag-filter ng ating mga ng laman ng nadi-display natin sa ating application. So it's very helpful. So sino bang nakakuha ng correct answer? So ang nakakuha ng correct answer ay si Gian. So yan, congratulations Gian. So there. So we are saying that filter functions allow you to apply logic tests to one or more columns in your data source. So in this scenario, you could filter out the data where the data order is less than 90 days. So gamit yung ating formula, ay mapipilter lang natin yung ating function gamit yung in the last 90 days. So here is a short video presentation that will summarize all about Microsoft PowerApps.
These days, many of us are learning new ways to work. Smarter, faster, getting more done in less time. In many instances, thanks to Microsoft PowerApps, the world's most complete low-code application development platform. Now everyone has the power to create innovative applications that automate and improve processes they use every day, quickly, with intuitive Microsoft tools, pre-built templates, and drag-and-drop simplicity. PowerApps makes it easy to seamlessly connect to hundreds of business systems and databases right out of the box, like SAP, Oracle, Workday, and Salesforce. It automatically standardizes all kinds of different types of data across your organization to unlock data silos too, making it easy to build apps that work efficiently across different departments and divisions. So say if Allie in accounting builds an app that updates and autofills customer data in any forms you use, sales can use it. Warehousing, logistics, legal, marketing, even HR. It's easily available for anyone in your entire organization. And if you want to take your apps to the next level, you can add advanced functionality, from AI and analytics to chatbots, interactive maps, external portals, mixed reality, IoT, and more. PowerApps is designed to work with the world's most popular development tools and platforms, so professional developers can jump code first into low-code projects while collaborating and scaling innovation on Visual Studio, GitHub, and even Azure. And you maintain governance and compliance with a single administrative console. So, if you're ready to transform more of your business ideas into business solutions, do it today. The possibilities are literally unlimited with Microsoft PowerApps.
Hi, Sir Mark. You are currently unmuted po. Thank you.
Sir Mark, excuse me po. Currently po you are muted.
Thank you for reminding. So thank you. So yan. We are now in the summary and resources. So kinig na ba ako?
Yes, sir, we could hear you po.
We are now in our summary and resources. Um, so ang ginawa natin kanina, Power Apps allows you to build custom business apps to make powerful new solutions with the potential to increase process efficiency in the areas of communication and data. So dito, kasi nga hindi tayo nagko-coding or less code, so nagiging efficient as much productive ang ating application development. And we also learned the basic elements of Power App. We build a Canvas app, we customize elements of our application, and we share the application that we have created. And so here are the 3 key takeaways. Power Apps can reference elements within the app to create dynamic solution and friendly interface. So, and number 2, with endless customization options, Power Apps can be used to enhance any business processes. And 3, creating and managing apps are simple and easy to learn, even from those without a computer programming background. So, yan. So, sabi natin, low code, no code. So, meaning, if kahit hindi ka kahit you are not expert in programming, you can create amazing applications with Power Apps. So, here are some resources that you can browse to learn more about Power Apps. So, you can click the link in your screen, and I will also share the link in the chat box. So let me just share the link in our chat box. So yan. There, nag-send na. And for further learning, you can visit these learning modules in our Microsoft Learn website. Navigation in Canvas app in Power Apps, customize a Canvas app in Power Apps, and managing app in Power Apps. So these are the links for these modules. This is very helpful when you want to learn more about Power Apps. Kasi yung diniscuss ko ay siya yung pinaka-basic sa Power Apps. So yan. And that's all. Thank you for listening to my workshop. And if you have any questions or clarifications, you can email me at marknoni.garcia@studentambassadors.com, or you can connect with me on my LinkedIn account, Mark Noni, and you can also follow me on my Twitter at Mark Noni. So thank you so much, and back to you, JM and Cheska.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Garcia. The discussion truly is informative, no? And with that, I know our participants have some questions in their mind. So for our question and answer portion, you guys may type your questions in the chat box and we'll entertain them one by one. So while waiting for the questions to come in, JM, if I may ask ikaw, ano bang takeaways mo from this afternoon's webinar?
Yes, Cheska, I think there's a lot of things to take away from this seminar given to us by Sir Noni Garcia. But for me, the one key takeaway that really strikes me is that, Microsoft Power Apps is such a powerful tool to make a app, even though uh, it is only needed low or no code at all, which is a very let's just say wonderful thing to happen right now kasi 'di ba may iba sa atin na may mga solutions na naiisip gamit na mga apps but they just don't know how to code, but with Microsoft Power Apps it enables them to make that possible. So how about you, Cheska? What is the most striking takeaway for you?
Ayan, well, ako naman, I actually have a few takeaways. Well, first, I want to commend our speaker kasi given the limited time, he was able to provide us with all this information, no? And I really like, nauna pa lang, sinabi na walang prerequisite. So as you have mentioned, there's no need to be an expert in programming. So no code, low code nga sabi, diba? In making applications with the use of Power Apps. And I also like na very accessible siya since pwede rin nating i-share yung mga applications na nagawa natin with others. So for students like us, kahit magkakalayo tayo with our group mates, we can still work on an application. And yan. Tapos, ayun, which is also very important nowadays kasi we still have the virtual and high flex setting. And as mentioned dun sa video kanina, possibilities are unlimited with Microsoft Power Apps. So, ayan. Ayan, so meron ng meron ng question sa ating chat box. So, ayan. Allow me to ask the first one po. Sure. A question from Gian Sabado. What can we expect from the other Power Apps like Power BI and Power Automate?
I think Gian is referring to the Microsoft Power Platform since Power Apps is just under the Microsoft Power Platform, and the other four that we have is Microsoft Power Apps, Power BI, Power Automate, and Power Virtual Agent. So you can expect in Power BI is more on business analytics siya. So for example, gusto mo mag-analyze sa mga big data, and yung data na yun ang pwede natin gamitin sa pag-train ng ating mga artificial intelligence like what we have in our in this time of pandemic. The data are very important when we want to know kung kailangan ba natin mag-lockdown or kung need ba natin ng extra precaution. That is very important. Like also in the past election, we have seen that using the data visualization kung sino ba yung mga pwedeng manalo na candidates. So yun, that is the power of Power BI. While Power Automate naman, ginagamit natin ang Power Automate sa pag-create ng process automation. So kung for example, meron kang mga repetitive na business processes like yung communications, pwede mo siyang gamitin ng Power Automate, and in Power Automate you can create the what we call bot. For example, in Twitter, you can automate your tweet and Twitter every night. For example, you are in these organizations that you want to promote your product every day. So instead of tweeting that manually, you can use Power Automate to do that process. I think we do have another question.
Thank you very much, Sir Garcia, for the answer. And our next question will be coming from Miss Leia Bartolome. Her question is, are Power Apps useful in the industry and academics?
So yeah, yes, Power Apps is very useful in the industry and academics. So as I have shared earlier, so hindi ako nag-coding do sa ating ginawang application. So kung ikaw ay meron kang very creative na imagination and you are not gifted into programming, or you are not expert yet in programming and algorithm, you can use Power Apps to develop your application, and with that, and even you're not expert in the programming in algorithm, you can create amazing solutions like what was shown in the video, two kids develop an application that can analyze the books that they are reading. So another question.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Now for our next question, from Jamie and Mimay. Have you used PowerApps as part of the MLSA?
So in the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador Program, we have used Power Apps, for example, in creating an inventory system for a certain project, like what I have shared earlier. We created search an application that shows the buildings in the Microsoft campus. With Power Apps, you can create inventory system and other applications. So your imagination is your limit when creating Power Apps.
Yeah. Thank you so much once again, Sir Mark. For our last question, coming from Shan Marcus Magla. Okay. How is Power Apps used in the civilian use outside of schools and business?
So, yan. So, katulad nga ng sabi ko kanina, ang Power Apps natin ay low-code, no-code platform. Siya ay under ng Power Platform na low-code, no-code platform. So, um, if if you are not expert nga in programming and algorithm, you can use Power Apps. For example, in school, you want to create an application for your organization, the APC-Microsoft Community. You can create there the events that are upcoming using Power Apps. And then you can share that in the whole organizations of the Asia Pacific College. While in business naman, for example, you have an inventory system of your online shop, you can use that to be organized in your processes using Power Apps.
Ayan. Thank you very much, Sir Garcia, for answering our questions. And then now we will proceed to an awarding of certificate for you, our very wonderful speaker. So may we call the MSc President, APC, Sir Seth Munar. Ayan.
Ayan. So thank you, JM, for that one. And I'm here to award Mr. Mark Noni Garcia for his invaluable effort for participating here in our Microsoft Roadshow Power App. So I will read this briefly. So School of Computing and Information Technologies, APC Microsoft Community, and Microsoft presents the Certificate of Recognition to Mark Noni Garcia for their valuable knowledge as a research speaker during the Microsoft Roadshow Microsoft Power Apps seminar at the this now in MS Teams, held last September 15, 2022, given this 15th of September 2022. Thank you.
Thank you, Seth.
So thank you so much, sir. So may we request for our speaker and our president to keep their cameras open for the photo opportunity, as well as the participants. Kindly open your cameras as well for a photo opportunity with our speaker. Documentations committee, you may take over. Thank you.
So I would like also request everyone to open their cameras now so that we can have a photo op with the host, with the speaker, and myself.
Yan, shout out for those who are on site, no? Kahit pure online lang yung event natin, may sumali sa atin na nasa school ngayon. Ayan. Ayan, no? No, so
Ayan, no?
Cheska, no? Kahit konti lang yung kumbaga nasa participants sa teams, ang dami pala nilang kasama on site. So, yung isa may 8.
Nagpaano yata sila? Streaming party, gano'n.
Yun. Oo nga, naka-watch party pala. Ayan.
Sama-sama sila dyan. Yan.
So I'd like to ask for the documentation as I count down to take the countdown for the photo. Ayan. So let's get ready na guys. So 3, 2, 1, smile. Yan. So, and last one pause for the waki naman tayo. Sige guys. So, 3, 2, 1. Ayan. So, thank you everyone.
Again, thank you. And once again, we would like to thank our speaker, Mr. Mark Noni Garcia, for joining us in our today's webinar. And to all our participants, kindly fill out the evaluation form that can be found on the screen and on the chat box. Filling out this form ensures your attendance for today's webinar.
Again, thank you everyone for joining our today's roadshow. And now, a few commercials for you. So the first one will be the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors Program. So what is MLSA? So it is a program that enhances students' training and skills not usually taught in the academy. So, including na dito yung Microsoft technologies and other open source technologies throughout the world. So, it is taught by other student leaders teaching students about, of course, Microsoft apps and other technologies. So, and you could also have opportunities to become a research speaker like Sir Mark Noni Garcia and organizing events and attending international events. And now MLSA is now open for ambassadorship at the link on the screen. So you could um, put it in your browser, guys, and go to that link. And now maybe you will be our next student ambassador.
And the next one, we have Microsoft Cloud Squad. Ambassadorship is also open and you may access the link on your screen and on the chat box for more information. And if you're wondering what Microsoft Cloud Squad is, it is a group of cloud experts, mostly teaching Microsoft Azure about its users and utilization in the IT industry. Opportunities are open to be recognized as a cloud expert and also to attend international and exclusive events. Again, that is for Microsoft Cloud Squad.
And a plug for our future events, we will have a my MSC Influencer. So ano ba yung MSC Influencer? What is it? So MSC Influencer is an event where you share your favorite experience in attending MSC's events by sharing a selfie to the forms provided. So it will be a QR code in link. So yung link, nakikita niyo siya sa screen. And then those will be posted on September 16, 2022, 8 a.m. And they can start sharing their posts until September 17, 2022. And the post with most reaction will win a special prize.
And next, for MSC MVP Award on Friday, September 16, 2022, you guys can show the stickers that you got from answering the evaluation forms. Getting all 3 stickers will get your names on the raffle. Again, that is for the MSC MVP Award. Yan, pakita nyo lang yung stickers ninyo.
Yan.
At may raffle, no? Ano yung may raffle?
Ayan. Again, thank you everyone for syempre being still with us. So, ayan, thank you again for Microsoft PH for powering this today's event. And now, as we near the end of our today's roadshow, of course, di mawawala yung paraffle ng MSC community. So, ayan, for now, start na natin yung ating raffle. It will be Wheel of Names. So, sa lahat na nandito sa teams natin, ayan, automatic na kayong kasali dun sa ating raffle. So, Cheska, ano nga ba yung mga prizes natin para sa ating raffle?
Ayan, at dahil, again, this event is powered by Microsoft, sobrang rami nating items to be given away. So, for the prizes for the first and second winners, will be tumblers. Yan. And for the third winner, he or she will get a letter envelope. And for the fourth winner, the prize is a shirt. And may I remind everyone, yung mga nanalo po kanina sa icebreaker, we will be giving chance to others. So, if nanalo na kayo kanina, hindi na po kasali sa raffle. Ayan.
Yan. So again, thank you Microsoft Philippines for sponsoring today's event. And for those na mananalo, we will ask you to open your cameras and mic to confirm na nandito pa nga kayo sa ating event.
Ayan. And I think ready na ang ating technical committee. So, I guess we should start spinning the wheel. Good luck,
Ako,
everyone.
Sino kaya maswerte nating mananalo sa unang prize natin? Yan. Sino kaya? Yan.
Ayan.
Congratulations.
So our first winner is Aidan Cabildo. Aidan, nandito ka ba? Tama ba? Aidan,
Ayan.
Adan?
Adan.
Adan.
Kakilala ko to eh.
Ay, oh my
Adan,
gosh.
nandito ka pa
Sorry
ba?
naman. Kindly turn on your camera and unmute your microphone. Dito ba siya?
I think, bigyan natin ng 5 seconds. Bilang tayo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ayan, wala
So mukhang
si...
wala siya. Ayan, not in this meeting daw, sabi sa attendance ngayon. So, at dahil wala si Adan, tama ba, Adan?
Yeah, si
Yeah, so
Adan.
dahil wala siya, we will give chance to others. So once again, technical committee, kindly spin the wheel. Ayan, baka nandiyan naman yung pangalan. Nandiyan ba pangalan ko?
Sana, di ba?
Ano ba tayo dyan?
Ayan.
Ay, oh my gosh! Grabe naman yun. Bukod na
Ayan, sorry.
pinagpala. So,
Ayan,
dito ba si Seth Kendall mo
sino ba si Ken? Sino si Seth?
Dito ba siya?
Dinudog siya
Ala.
ako. Joke lang.
Ayun, so
Hindi
yung...
ko po sinasadya yan, ha.
So, ano po to, random po talaga to.
Ayan. So, our first winner is Seth Monar. Next.
Yan, next natin.
Our second winner, sino kaya? Grabe, ang intense, no?
Oo nga eh.
Sino
Nagulat
kaya?
din ako eh.
Siguro si John Michael Gonzalez in second.
Sana,
Ano bang gusto mo? Kung ikaw mananalo, anong gusto mong mapanalunan? Tumbler, envelope, o shirt? Anong trip mo dyan?
siguro for me, shirt. Kasi dagdag swag, syempre. Lalo na, balita ko, powered by Microsoft yan.
Ay, true. Grabe ba talaga pag powered by Microsoft, no? Parang
Yeah.
kapag tumbler, feeling ko madadaig niya yung mga aqua flask, hydro flask. Feeling ko mas flex yun kapag galing sa Microsoft yung tumbler,
Oo.
diba?
Totoo
Ayan.
yan.
Mukhang ready
di na
naman
natin
na ang ating
patatagal.
technical committee. Go ahead, JM.
Ayan, sino kaya yung next winner natin? Ayan. Ayan, si Timothy Luis Perez. So, Timothy, are you in the meeting?
Alam kang wala si Timothy. So, countdown tayo ulit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ako ayaw magpapanalo ng tumbler.
Sayang, guys. Siguro feel ko yung mapipili next si Kailin kasi balita ko daw ramdam ko si Kailin yung next eh. Tignan natin
May
kung
pag-drop name
kung totoo ba. Syempre kung sakali lang naman. Maano natin, malay mo tama yung hinala ko.
Kaya, tignan natin, abangan.
Ayan. Nagsispin na ba?
Ayan. Si Edwin Jr. Gumba. I think he already won kanina sa icebreaker natin.
Kaya i-remove na din natin siya.
Grabe, ayaw magpapanalo ng tumbler, no? Ang intense
Kaya
naman
nga
ng
eh.
tumbler. Sabi sa'yo, mas madadaig niya yung hydroflux. Wala na. Ayoko na.
Yan, so
Basta Microsoft Tumbler tayo. Ayan.
and tuayon. Tauyan.
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 Si
Ayun,
Angela May Tauyan. Are you here?
yeah, I think she's here. Angela. Hello, ayan! Nandyan pala siya. Ayan, hello.
Ayan, oh my gosh. So, ayan siya. Andiyan siya sa background. So, ayan. At nandito siya. Ayan. So, we already
Congratulations.
have. Ayan. Diba sabi ko sa inyo,
grabe.
madadaig niya. Ay, oh my
Fuck.
gosh. Hindi mo akin yan. Ay, hindi ba sa akin. Ayan. Sabi sa inyo, madadaig yung hydro flask at aqua flask. Ayan, di na ako nabulol.
Yan.
So at dahil meron na tayong 2 winners for our tumbler, ayan, magpo-proceed na tayo sa ating third
Prize.
winner. Ayan. At ang ating third prize ay leather envelope. Ayan. So antayin muna natin yung technical committee kasi masyadong intense tong raffle natin
Kaya
this
nga
afternoon.
Grabe,
no?
dalawang tumbler agad, no? Tapos, ayan. Eto
Ayan
na.
na.
Ano naman, sa
Ayan
leather
na.
envelope naman.
Oh my gosh, nakikita ko yung
Sino
pangalan ko sa screen.
Hala ka.
Baka ako na yan. Ako na to.
Yan.
Ayan.
Yan, si Jeff Enzo Espiritu.
Ayan, nandito ka ba, Jeff? Jeff, pagalawin mo ang baso. Oh my gosh,
Hello,
nakikita ko
nandito
na
po.
Ayan,
So,
hello Jeff.
kindly open your camera for
Ay,
confirmation ng attendance. Ayan.
Nasa
Ayan. Hulaan mo, JM. On-site siya o online?
Feel ko online ata. Ikaw?
Feeling ko on-site siya. Kasi sabi niya kanina nasa...
wala, sa bahay lang po.
Ay!
Yan. Diba? Tama ako. Ayan, congratulations, Jeff, no? How do you feel naman ba na nanalo ka ng leather envelope?
First time nanalo, kaya masaya.
Wow, congratulations. Very
Congratulations.
honored kami, no? Kasi ito yung una mo na panalunan. Ayan. At dahil nandito si Jeff, congratulations for winning the leather envelope. Ayan. So thank you so much. Now, we will proceed to the fourth and last raffle draw. Ilang beses kayang iikot ng ating ruleta, JM?
Ayan.
Feeling mo
Sa
one time, big time?
Oo, sa tingin ko one time, big time to.
One time,
And
big time, no?
sana tama na yung maging hula ko kasi mali yung hula ko nung una eh.
O, sinong hula mo ngayon?
Hintayin natin matapos.
Ay, madaya.
Ayan. So,
Ayan.
nalo si Daniela Diana Sokyat. So, Miss Daniela.
We're still here.
Ayan.
Ayun,
Kindly
hello.
open your camera to confirm your presence.
Ayan. Congratulations, Miss Daniela.
Ayan. Thank you so much and congratulations. You are going to take home, kala mo, house and lot, no? Ano yun? You are winning a shirt from Microsoft Philippines. Ayan. Once again, thank you so much, Microsoft Philippines, for making today's webinar possible. Ayan. So, for all the winners, kindly wait for the event organizers to reach out to you and ask for your details. Again, congratulations, everyone.
And now, Cheska, since tapos ng ating raffle and ayan, marami na tayong natutunan. Yes, although di tayo nanalo, di ba? Congratulations pa din sa lahat ng nanalo sa ating icebreaker kanina and also sa ating paraffle ngayon. And now, of course, syempre, kung ano yung sinimulan, kailangan din nating tapusin. So ayun, to formally close our event, we would like to call the APC MSc President, Mr. Seth Munar, for his closing remarks.
Ayan. So, thank you, JM and Cheska, for handling also the our raffle and also for the icebreaker, no? So, sana for today, you learned a lot of things regarding the Power Apps. Kasi for us, I am currently computer engineering and we have a lot of creative ideas, of course, sa aming course. So, hearing all about this from Mr. Mark na we can also create apps or even a prototype in using Power Apps. So, isipin nyo kung gaano siya ka-useful sa kahit anong course. Kasi, of course, for our thesis in our college, syempre, importante ang pagkakaroon ng prototype or kaya kung ano yung pwede nating i-display. So, hopefully, you guys learned a lot more and visit yung links na syempre for you guys to learn more about the Microsoft Power Apps. Pero syempre, hindi magpapatalo ang other power platforms na na-mention nga nung speaker natin. Also, may mga nagtanong. So hopefully, we can also discuss that in our next installation of the Microsoft Roadshow na iba naman yung ipapaturo namin sa inyo. So I think that's it. And I'd still want to to thank you everyone for joining us for today, and especially for our speaker, Mr. Mark Norni Garcia, and our host, JM and Francesca. So back to you guys, and thank you so much.
Ayan. So thank you so much, Seth. Ayan. And now we are officially done with our 2-day Microsoft Roadshow. Grabe, ang bilis, no? Parang kahapon lang. Kahapon lang naman talaga. Ayan. Thank you so much once again to our participants, our faculty, event organizers, our speaker, and of course, Microsoft Philippines for making this event possible. Again, to our participants, please don't forget to fill out the evaluation forms that is seen on the chat box. Ayan. Filling out the form ensures your attendance for today's webinar.
And again, thank you everyone for joining us in Microsoft Roadshow, Microsoft featuring Microsoft Power Apps. So, ayun, thank you guys for actively participating, and of course, again, congratulations to all the winners. Once again, we are your hosts. I am John Michael Gonzalez.
And I am Francesca Timbal. We are your hosts for today. Thank you so much, everyone. We hope you had fun and learned a lot. See you on our next events. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
As we move to a brand new day.
Ayan. So, can I ask if pwedeng mag-open cam yung mga nasa presenters natin, yung mga organizers, syempre. I just